Welcome to Turning Point Canada, powered by A Crowded World Talks Media, a movement built on truth, courage, and conviction. We stand for freedom of speech, faith, and family, and we challenge the narratives that divide our nation. From coast to coast, Canadians are awakening to a new era of independent thought. Join the conversation. This is Turning Point Canada. We stand on guard for thee.
From coast to coast, a movement rises. Guided by God's truth and powered by faith in His Word, this is Turning Point Canada. And now, your host, John Crowded. Together, we're taking back Canada.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Canada. And welcome to the Turning Point Canada Foundation, TPCan. At contact, you can email us, contact at tpcan.ca. Let's go, Canadian. Time to wake up. Again, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Turning Point Canada. Yes, we did it, but before I'm going like any further, like way further in this hour altogether, Secret Services, just to let you know, FYI, Secret Services just discovered like hunting stand with direct view of Air Force One in Florida at Florida Airport, FYI, and listen to this clip.
We have some new developments on the breaking news out of Florida. Right now, the FBI and Secret Service are investigating this suspicious hunting stand. It was found near the Palm Beach airport, which the president uses during his travels to and from his Mar-a-Lago resort. Let's go back to MSNBC's Jake Traylor at the White House with a bit more on what you've learned. So time to share it. What do you know?
Yeah, like I said, let me be clear, I'm going to be looking down a little bit because I'm getting messages in from some White House officials in real time, but this was an elevating hunting stand within the sight line of Air Force One landing zone. I want to be clear, this happened, this was identified on Thursday. The president was still here actually in Palm Beach whenever, at the White House in D.C. whenever this happened, so he was not actively present whenever it was first identified. This happened during, I'm being told by a White House official, during pre-advanced sweeps, so there are a lot of security measures taken anytime the president travels anywhere, especially somewhere like Mar-a-Lago, West Palm Beach, where we know he is frequently. So this was found very early stages of the Secret Service's sweeps of the facility around anywhere the president is going to go. This White House official also tells me there was never a direct threat to the president, so obviously this investigation is ongoing. They don't know the intentions of why this tent was there, so there could have been something there. We don't know that yet. That's currently actively under investigation, but there was never an active threat on the president when this happened. I'm also told by a White House official this did not impact any of his movements. So it was found on Thursday. It was identified. The Secret Service deemed it appropriate for the president then on Friday to still fly into the International Palm Beach Airport and remain there for the weekend. We now know he any minute will fly out back to D.C., back to the White House later this evening. We also know very notably that no individuals were located at the scene. So when the Secret Service did identify this tent, they did not see any individuals there. And I'm being told again that there's no impact on direct operations of the president when this happened. I also want to note too, Alex, and this is very up in the air, I don't know this for sure, but I've been to Palm Beach covering the president many, many times. I was speaking with a White House official who spent many time there as well. Both of us were unclear of any hunting facility or area around the Palm Beach airport, why there would be a hunting tent around there. I don't want to be speculative, but I do want to say I don't know personally, and this White House official didn't know either, of any hunting area that was around the Palm Beach airport, so that is interesting. And this, of course, all in light of the fact that we saw saw a potential assassination attempt against the president not too far down the road there, and of course we saw Butler as well. So all of these are increasingly nerve-wracking each time they happen, but I am being told from Secret Service officials, from White House officials, that this happened well in advance, and the president was welcome to Florida knowing it was a safe scene.
So what a nice evening, eh? Seriously, again, Donald Trump. I think it's the third time. Like, am I right? Like the fourth time? You can, message us and tell just by by the platform X. And let's say right now, I would like to remind
something that the CTF has been warning us about.
One thing, guys. We are not a political movement at all. We are not associated with any, and I repeat, any political party. Freedom, faith, and courage. Okay? We are standing up for Canada and Canadian only. You get what I'm saying? Please and thank you. Put that in the back of your mind. Keep that in mind. Do whatever with what I just said. But please, we are not associated with any political party, period. Simple like this. I would like to remind everyone, for whoever just pop up and never heard about Turning Point Canada, tpcan.ca, Turning Point Canada, and you can email us at contact@tpcan.ca. We have a mission, and thank you again for Enya who helped us out. And I'm going to read it right now. It's like our prayer, yes, because we do believe in God as well. Turning Point Canada is a grassroots movement dedicated to supporting the Canadian values on which our nation was built. We are dedicated to preserving our families and faith, our rights and freedom, as well as maintaining our moral and responsibility, guys. We stand for freedom of speech, nothing else. You get that? Freedom of speech. We need to get back on track, Canadian. Hello? We need to. We are against unwarranted censorship. We reject ideological overreach of globalism agenda that undermine Canadian sovereignty. We are committed to empowering the next generation of Canadians to think critically, speak boldly, and act with courage. We intend to share the truth with all Canadians about our history and the need for change within the system. Our mission is simple, yet urgent: to build a freedom movement that united Canadians with timeless value, resist destructive ideology, and restore hope in our country future. Together, we will protect Canada, culture identity, defend individual liberty, and ensure the truth is never silent. Turning Point Canada, for God, for country, for the truth, north, the true north. Never forget that. Strong and free, guys. Thank you very much. Tonight, okay, the message is really clear. Freedom without faith is fragile. Absolutely. And faith without courage is silent. Don't you think, guys? And here's something to celebrate, because I was really proud and happy when I saw that today. I was like a little kid. I messaged India. I was like, no way. What? This, wow, strong human being? Tommy Robinson? Are you serious right now? No. Wow. I was like speechless. A journalist who stood firm for free speech and Christian identity in Britain, now follows us on Turning Point Canada. Yes. On my Turning Point, your Turning Point Canada Foundation. We're not a scam. Hello out there, like the one who put like a trademark or something like this just to, hey, we're gonna make some money. No, we did it. We are doing it for Canadian. Do you hear me? Canadian. I'm not here for the fame. I don't care about. I couldn't care less about fame. I like to communicate and talk with Canadian like who believe in this beautiful country. So when I saw like Tommy Robinson starting like following our little, and I don't want to be mean by that, but our little account, when I look at his account, I'm like, what? Like that guy has like 1.7 million followers. Oh, and I'm like, well, anyhow, like, I don't know how we're gonna succeed. Like, it's not easy, and everybody are like looking at us like, oh my God, you guys really want to do this? You know, to go against all like political party and not be a part of any of them. Well, if we want to be sure to preserve sanity, absolutely. To not have like any of those party telling it whatsoever later on, hey guys, you shouldn't say this or be more like this, you know, be more pro DEI or woke ideology, be pro like Muslim value or Canadian values. Absolutely not. You hear that, Mark Carnier? Not gonna happen. Not under my watch. Ever. Whatsoever. Hey, Parker, what's up? So to me tonight, like today, and thank you, absolutely, Parker. I completely agree with you. Like that, the thumbs down for being like, no, I'm pretty sure like you'll be happy to have a wife with a burqa. You know what I mean? And no, I don't think so. I don't think that would be something interesting for you, my friend. No. But clearly, Tommy Robinson, thank you so much, sir. I have so much respect for what you're doing for your country, for United Kingdom. Thank you. Wow. Inspiring. And I want to do the same for Canada, and I will succeed. I did DM you, sir, and Tommy, I did DM you, brother, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And I'll tell you my background just to reassure whoever think like, oh, it's just like a Joe. In French, that would be like Joe Blow, you know, like the kind of a guy who improvise himself and become like, hey, I'll be like a figure of speech, freedom of speech now, like out of nowhere. Yeah, but that's not the case. I've been doing like I was a journalist before for many years. And decided like to move like in the north, like that's right, the true north. Yes, the true north means by that like the Arctic. I am and live in the Arctic. Yeah, none of it. I don't know if anyone heard about it before. So thank you very much, Tommy Robinson, who decided like to follow our account, TPCan at turningpointcanada.ca. Turning Point Canada. Some people would say, hey, John, are you associated like with TP USA? I reached him out. Obviously, I did. Yeah, I did. I'm not going to use my leverage like that guy, you know, like that MP, that conservative guy, lawyer. What's his name? Giovanni or something like this. Yeah. Yeah, who was his classmate was GD Vance. Yeah, okay. I don't have the same, you know, leverage, power than that guy. The connection, right? I don't. Yeah, but I did. I sent an email to Andrew Culvett. I did to the HQ, the press. I tried to reach even Laura Ingram, who did an interview Andrew Culvett. Hey, wake up. This is a serious thing. We are dealing with serious people, and I will tell you this: you guys saw the email I sent you, and it's not just like coming from again just to be to joke. It's not coming from Joe Blow or like Mr. Nobody. Okay, so it's coming from a solid organization, and we have power and leverage. That's all I'm gonna say. Not the same as like the CPC who have like they do have like the taxpayer money like to fool around and like invest or whatsoever. Like the Restore the North. What the hell is that? Restore the North. Knock it off, man. Trying to do a copycat of Turning Point Canada. Oh. Anyways, all I want to say is I'll do anything in my power to United Canadian. From London to Ottawa, from Manchester to Montreal, the same battle for truth and liberty united us, guys. Because free speech knows no border, and neither does courage. Am I right? But let's be honest, guys. Okay, let's be honest. Canada won once. Define like freedom just once. Yeah, that happened before. We had like some sort of freedom before. Of course we did. Our chapter like promised freedom of expression, religion, and thought, but we allowed like fear and political to correctness the chip away at all three, all of it. One pastor or jail. Come on. You saw that in Canada. Look what's going on in UK. Let me play. I need to play a clip. Okay, one little clip. I don't know the people on space if you're gonna be able like to hear that, but just how it's just madness. Like getting arrested in UK for social media. Police go to your place and put you on. You're under arrest. You're under arrest for XYZ. So, what? How that happened? Like, what? Why? Not all of a sudden, obviously. Slowly. Like, I'll see. Like, I'm capable to make you, eat an elephant, slice by slice, obviously. So, let's see here that one.
I don't understand.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me explain the question, okay? Do you not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention one question something related to line of court, okay? Anything you do say may be given there.
But I completely don't understand what's going on.
Do you understand the court?
I don't understand what you're doing.
Okay.
Hold on, I've got 3 young children.
Okay. There's
something you're going to say.
Yes, I'm listening.
Right, so you're under arrest currently, right?
So I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know again if Parker, you show me like a thumbs up or down if you can hear the clip down now. Okay, that's what I thought. I'll figure out later on. But imagine, guys, seriously, like imagine this: you like the cop are showing up at your place and you're under arrest because of or what you said, a hateful message. It was like a homophobe message. Like how? No, that one actually was more harassing, being like the guy he got arrested for apparently harassing someone in a chat. Okay, wow, is that what you Canadian want exactly? I don't think so. Our nation's like very motto, like seriously, and he shall have domino from sea to sea. Okay, comes from the Bible, guys. It's coming from the Bibles. We were founded on faith, and yet we're told like to hide and to be inclusive. Oh yeah, you have to be inclusive. You need to be tolerant. I don't want to be tolerant. It's my home, my rules. How come like Canadian don't you think that way? It's my house, my rules. You wanna come over from your country and move to my place, you'll follow what I say. Is I will study, first of all, is your religion will be a clash with mine. I'll tell you this. You want to migrate here? You want to immigrate like in Canada? Okay, so you're going to, your religion? Unfortunately, your belief doesn't match with Canada. Sorry. Yeah. But hey, if you want to adapt yourself, not me, you, because you want to immigrate here. If you want to adapt yourself, sure, no problem. But and we need to see like some improvement, right? We're not gonna, oh yeah, let anyone like say, oh yeah, I will become a Christian. You get what I'm saying? That's not the well, like now people are gonna say, oh, but hey, John, this is not right what you're saying. Like you're gonna force people to switch their religion to yours. My house, my rules. Okay. Common sense. Common sense. The Babylon Tower. You want some chaos? I'll take you exactly the way you are. Come over like our country and you can be whatever you want. Woke ideology. It's going to be like pure carnage. Seriously. Faith is the cornerstone of freedom. Without it, freedom like become like a license to comfort. That is that is how it works, guys. Honestly. Parker, good evening, my friend.
Good evening, buddy.
Hey.
Do you hear me clearly or?
Yeah, loud and clear. It's better this time, honestly.
Well, actually, I'm at the hotel and I'm using the mic straight from my laptop, not from my AirPods or anything else.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think the last time, Parker, I do believe when you were using your it was pretty much like the same kind of sound when I was using mine the last time, if you do remember.
Yeah, well, I was on outside on the cruise ship, so with the wind and everything around, probably was making the noise pretty bad.
Okay.
So,
anyways, what I was trying like to explain is like right now, if we're not waking up and like before you pop up, like Tommy Robinson is following like tpcan.ca, Turning Point Canada Foundation, and I will do anything in my power, Parker, to succeed and be certain we get a no or a yes from TPUSA. And if we don't get a yes, it is what it is. But I won't stop. I won't stop this project, and it's more than a project. It's a movement, okay? It's a movement, Parker. It's a movement. Whoever is listening out there, I have the string. I am resilient, and I'm not here for the fame. I'm just here to wake up individual Canadian, the youngest generation, in those campus in university. We have like Swift was like already suggest us like, hey, go to York University. Like that place is like completely full of leftists. Like, yeah, sure, why not? We're trying to plan. It's not easy. Like I said, we're a small team as we speak right now, and just what the beautiful little push. Even if Tommy Robinson doesn't think like it's a big deal to us, like we just got like more followers in less than an hour, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you for the influence. I really appreciate it. And again, it's not a bunch of lunatic that Turning Point Canada at all. It's some serious individual who wants a better country. I want my country. No, wait. I want Canada to become a real country, because as we speak right now, we're not. We are not. The way it's been governed by the government, not at all. Please, we need to be realistic here. There's no way someone could say, oh yeah, Canada, oh, absolutely, what a beautiful place. Are you serious right now with all the home invasion? It's like going skyrocketing, like seriously. And of course, it's just like all of them, all of those and home invasion, and people are going to say, oh, John, you're targeting like the poor immigrant right now. Like you're not. No, I'm not. It's fact. Those are fact. I mean, like so far, like 95% of them, they were Indian. What do you want me to say? You want me to lie? It was like, like the way we talk, like in law enforcement or in correction. Those individual, and we are not even gonna name like the almost their appearance and the color of their skin. Are you serious right now? You need at a certain degree to say if the guy was white, black, like Indian, like where he's coming from. Come on. So all those home invasion, sorry, Arabic, black, and Indian. Oh yeah, there's white, but the percentage is really like low. Okay, really low. So, and yet, like people are like, I'm talking about like the UK courage under fire. Okay, literally under fire. Across the Atlantic, guys, Britain faces like the same storm we do. A war like on speech disguise as a protection. People are arrested for tweet. Are you serious right now? What's going on? Why? Why? A tweet? You can't not even. And in freedom of speech, even if Parker, you say, like, oh, hey, John, you're just a son of a, like, whatever. You decide, like, to swear and then calling me, like, a white half-native. Yeah, because, like, apparently from my dad's side, like, you know. How about that? Seriously. What the hell's going on? You know? I know you're listening right now. Hold on, I'm gonna give you that link right there. Bam, there you go. I just send it to you. Voila, India. And again, and yet there are still like voices who refuse to, somehow to bow, like journalists, believers, patriot, who risk like everything for truth. Tommy Robinson, what a solid guy, going in jail for saying what, like, because for what you think, and it's not even racist or like hate of speech. Tommy Robinson's story is one of those examples. Not perfect, okay, but brave, and he stood for something bigger than himself. The belief that truth is worth it the cost. It is worth it the cost. Come on, Canadian. We cannot back down, like the song of Tom Petty. Won't back down. In Britain, like Christian symbols are being erased. I was with my wife, like not, I think like not even 3 weeks ago. I'm going outside. I'm in Canada. Whatever, man. I don't care. Like, but at the same time, I was like, where are all the white people? Where are they? I was literally surrounded by Indian. Thanks to Justin Trudeau, we have to be okay. I have to be okay with that. What I just said, like, is apparently completely racist, huh? Because I'm targeting the Indian, just because I said that. Really? Wow. Okay. Wow. And I'm being like not tolerant for saying that. Okay. That's not progress. That's amnesia. Like erasing, like Christmas is being renamed Winter Festival. The hell is that? Winter Festival. Why? That's not progress. That's, again, amnesia. And if we don't resist here, Canada, hello, you're Canada, like the one you think, oh, Canada is a country. No, it's not. It's next. And I'm saying it's next. They almost succeed, right? They almost did it. Put on the full armor of God so that you can stand your ground when the day of evil comes. You know that one, guys? The armor today is truth and courage. And when you look at the Maple Leaf and the Union Jack, you see two nations that bled of freedom and faith. The world is watching, guys. The world is watching Canadian losing, who's losing their voice. And the UK has already faced this fight. But now, thankfully, Tommy Robinson, and I'm pretty sure other figure like G.K. Rowling as well. Love G.K. Rowling. What a great woman. Thank God. Thank God. Where are the women in Canada saying like, hey, a transgender, male or female, whatsoever. Biology, enough. So we stand with our brothers and sisters across the ocean, okay? Turning Point Canada Foundation believe in building a network of truth tellers. Whether they're in Ottawa or London, Calgary or Manchester again. Freedom isn't just like a Western idea, no? It's a biblical principle. You shall know the truth. You shall know the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Never forget that. You are the light of the world, guys. You are the light of Canada. A city on the hill cannot be hidden. That's our mission. To keep the light burning in Canada, guys. Wake up, guys. Wake up. That light burning in Canada and UK alike. You need to understand and realize, hey, we don't want to disappear. You don't want to disappear. No. Enough taking the crap of this government. I heard some rumor. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna switch. I mean, election next year, maybe springtime or fall. Okay, we're gonna go with the conservative. Punjabi Pierre Poilievre. Yeah, Punjabi. Yeah, it is. I mean, when I look at his when I look at all the candidate, I mean, there's more Indian than white people or even black. Where's the black? Hello? Not interested in politics, guys? No. I thought that was your thing. In Africa, like black people are really interested by politics, but I don't know. But Punjabi, Pierre Poilievre, sorry, bud, but great guy. In person, like super, like polite, a real gentleman. But I don't know. Prove me like it's not the kind of a guy I want to vote for, and that's it. That's all. Empty, globalist guy. Trying to push a certain agenda. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Switching, COVID, it's the vaccine COVID is bad, but before it was okay with it, and after that, no, it's bad. Now immigration, it's too much, but he was okay with it. Conservative? Really? I am a conservative. a Christian conservative, but not that party. It's not the conservative I knew, like, or even with Stephen Harper. Same thing. You know, like, no. As we speak right now, there's no party capable, like, to speak and say, hey, vote for us because we will represent you. And that's their job, those politicians, to represent you. Nothing else. Nothing less. Hell no. We tell them what we want. Canadian, wake up before it's too late. And now we build. And that's what we want to do with Turning Point Canada Foundation. And we will launching a new structure. Original one, panel, leaders. Yeah, we will. We just started. People are like, oh, yeah, like, John, like, it sounds like a little bit ethic show, and it seems like a little bit unorganized, you know, like you're shooting all over the place. Nah, okay, sure. Probably. But like I'm building a team. I'm trying to reach out like a youngest one who will take the mic. Will take care of the mic. I can't be behind the mic like the whole time like that. Come on, guys. I have like a business to take care of. Okay. I have over like 100 employees, so I have no time for that. But I love Canada. Yeah, I do. And I want people like to stop like feeling. Did I say something you don't like because you're gonna brought up like the card of your the color of your skin because I don't like that culture. I don't like that religion. I just don't like it. Is it because of the color of your skin? Absolutely not. No. I want people when they come here, they agree and understand the dimension. The dimension is my house, my rules. It's not like I can hear like some saying like, oh, it's white supremacist, like the way you talk right now. No, it's not. I grew up in a place. It's like, hey, when you go work for an employer, okay, let's basic, like super basic, not even intellectual, like just super basic thing. You go work for an employer. Is he the one who has to, tell you everything, and or like when you get your training and your formation, like you're training from that place. Later on, you have to comply, right? You have to comply. You have to follow the rules of the business you work for. How about like a country? Because where there's no rules, it's chaos, right? So, why don't we have like strict rules and policies related to immigration? Simple like that. I'm dealing with guys who apply for the company on a daily basis. Okay, on a daily basis, refugees, and they're like they cannot because there's different kind of work permit or student permit, right? And some they keep trying. Of those have yes. A student permit, and they are not even supposed to work around here. They're supposed to stay around the campus where they got brought for to study in the first place. And every time I'm like, hey guys, you cannot work for us. Oh, but the other company said like it would be fine. No, it's not. Look at your permit, like right there, like it shows right there. You can't work around the campus or university, huh? And end of story. And they keep arguing with my HR department. And my HR department, like, they're looking at me like, hey, John, like, seriously, like, what do we say? We just told them no. And they keep insisting and arguing. My house, my rules. Simple like that. If I go to the house of Parker, whatever the color of his skin is, I'll comply. Simple like that. Am I a sheep? No, just showing respect. That's my country. It is my country. It's my rules. Canadian, you have to be proud. No, you don't back down on that part. Never. Never. It's your place. And even, and the funny thing is, even the let's say, I would say the rooted Indian or black people from who've been living here for 10 years, they're like, oh my God. They're even tired of their own kind, of the one who are coming here, and it's like almost like they're coming from the third world. So they're like, oh, shit. You know, like, and they've been adapting themselves of how it works, like the pattern, the routine here in Canada. But I'm pretty sure, I think now, for now on, guys, we need like strict rules and crystal clear one. Not to we need to bring the bar higher. You know, not in like Australia. Apparently, like now you don't need to speak English properly. You don't need to pass like some test in math or like the mother tongue in Australia. What the hell is that? I don't know. I think we need like one rep from the East Coast, Newfoundland, PEI, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. One rep, and I'm talking about like, you know, someone who will represent us in each provinces. Quebec, Ontario, BC. One rep like for the Prairie of Provence, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta. One for the North, NWT, Northwest Territory, and Nunavut. Hello, yeah. I'm a resident from Nunavut, guys. So each rep will serve like has a voice for faith and freedom in their region, reporting truth, supporting evidence, and speaking for the values Canada one, the Canada one. Not like whatever it is. Canada. Like USA likes to say USA. Like Canadian have to be Canada. Like wake up. We need to be proud again. Reporting truth and supporting event, like I said, and speaking up for the value Canada was built on. Our mission, that's it. Our mission is raise a generation of youth, Canadian, who says we stand on guard for thee and mean it. We stand on guard for thee and mean it, guys. Okay? Repeat after me. We stand on guard for thee and mean it this time. We are taking back Canada tonight. It's 8:43, guys. We need to be strong, to be courageous. Do not be afraid of, you know, of how like politicians, they're manipulating like, oh my God. They're the narrative, like, oh no, you cannot say that. Oh, because you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna harm, you're gonna hurt. Hey, enough. That's enough. For the Lord, for the Lord, your God, is you never, whether you go, guys, wake up. That's enough. Courage is contagious, apparently, and I am brave. I am courageous, just for what I'm doing right now. Okay. Don't forget this. Faith is the fuel behind it. From Toronto to London, we are one movement standing for truth, for speech, for Chris rooted freedom. Thank you for joining us tonight, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know it was for some very painful to listen this Frenchie from who was born and raised in Quebec. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But Turning Point Canada Foundation, I believe in Canada. I believe in it. The website is coming soon, tpcan.ca. Our email address, contact@tpcan.ca, to be a part of this movement, guys. Please be a part of it. Expose. You have some intel. Whistleblower. You can reach us out. Oh, yeah. Journalism without permission. That's what we are. We are all journalists now. And we will expose those crooked politicians. We need to do this. It's over. That time, that era where politicians were telling us, hey, here's what you have to say, is done. Done. Thank you very much for listening, like Turning Point Canada, tpcan.ca. And again, you can email us at contact@tpcan.ca. Have a nice evening, everybody. Thank you so much.